What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to talk to you quick about cryptocurrency. I know a lot of people mentioned in my live stream that they wanted to really get an understanding of all the different cryptos and they wanted me to give my input on different cryptos that were out there. And I wanted to just talk about them because really I wanted to look at the most popular moves. I wanted to look at the most popular, the most held crypto right now, and then really break that down and understand what the potential is, all of that stuff. When it comes to understanding it fully, I'm really just going to go through them really high level. And then if you want to, follow something up with, a bigger video, then we could definitely do that, because if we want to go more in depth with a lot of this stuff, we're going to need to break it down in a lengthy video. But in this video, we're going to go through basically the top five. As you can see behind me, we have a lot of information there on big movers in the last 24 hours. And I wanted to break that down and see what the circulation is, what the market cap, all of that stuff, what the potential price could be. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. If you want to look at, the Discord group, you can definitely sign up for that. And I have my memberships for YouTube. Also, I have my Profit Hands merch if you're interested in that as well. So let's talk about altcoins, because altcoins are basically something that's really going wild right now. It's driving, so much activity towards crypto, especially since markets are really down. Stock markets are down. We're not really seeing a lot of movement in some of these popular stocks. A lot of things are being shorted. It's just a lot of negativity over there, and we see a lot of positivity over here. So we just want to kind of, gravitate towards that. So let's go ahead and talk about this. We're going to go through these here, and I'm probably going to go through the top five here. We could see we have basically Shiba Inu, we have RLC, we have REV, we have LEO, and TEL. So TEL. I believe some of these were mentioned in my stream to where they were just like, what's your opinion on this? And I really don't have a true opinion on it. But as I break it down by market cap, understanding how much supply is out there, that's something that I can really say, what the price could eventually get to just by doing, research from other cryptocurrencies. So first, let's start with Shiba Inu. A lot of people talk about this in the Discord group. A lot of people talked about it about a week ago, and over the last 7 days, it grew 1,633%, which is absolutely phenomenal. If you put money in there, you could have gained a ton of money back. Basically, if you put $100 in there, you could have gained a lot of money back at that point. In the last 24 hours, it grew over 114%, which is absolutely phenomenal as you look at that. I did buy into Shiba Inu coin just for a quick gain, and I could show you what the potential of the position will be. You can see that the volume we had in the past 24 hours was 15.1. We do have circulation of 394 trillion, which makes it huge. The market cap would be absolutely humongous if it gets to 1 penny. So it's kind of very tough to say that this will get to a crazy number unless you had some sort of burn rate like what you have with the with SafeMoon, which I don't know if it does. But as you look at this and you see the circulation and it has 394 trillion, that's a lot compared to something like Bitcoin, compared to something like Ethereum. That might be way too much. And right now it's at a $11 billion market cap, but it could increase. But I would say you can't really expect anything over really that $400 billion market cap. Somewhere around the Ethereum level, it ends up being very tough. Now it can continue to circulate. I don't know how many is added to the system every single year or every month or every minute, kind of like Dogecoin. But right now, as I see it, it's going to be tough to be able to grow to a penny or 2 pennies or $1 with this coin because of the amount that's in circulation. You have trillions that are in circulation instead of that billion level. So it's kind of a whole nother level than what Dogecoin is. Now, when we look at RLC, this looks a little bit better. I mean, we're sitting at, $12.49. It is, it did move 76% over the last 24 hours, 276% in the last 7 days. The market cap is only 1 billion. and you do have a circulating volume of only 80 million. So it shows a lot of potential to continue to grow. Something like Ethereum has 115 million. So you kind of compare it there and say this could possibly get to 3,000, 4,000 if it ends up getting to that point, if it obviously has a huge backing. Just looking at the market cap and looking at, maybe it has different usability, which I don't really know about. Like I said, I'm not going to go far into detail with all this stuff, but if I said potential for this, just looking at high level, you can say that this could get to Ethereum-like levels without any of the underlying detail. I just want to, say that I don't know what the underlying detail is and what the usability of it is, because it is sitting currently, 98th on the list. So yeah, I mean, that's that. It does have a lot more potential as you look into it. We look into the next one, REV. That one's sitting at 85 billion, which is pretty good. That's kind of similar to what Dogecoin is at 129 billion. So it really only says that you can get to probably a full price of somewhere around that, $10, between $10 and $100 range in order to get to 400 billion or maybe even 1 trillion, somewhere around that Bitcoin level. So that's always tough as well. Right now it's sitting at 1 cent. Had a lot of volume. I don't know how new it is, but had a lot of volume recently. And in the last 24 hours, it grew 49%. In the last 7 days, it grew 49%. So it's just really starting to make that move. I'm thinking that this might make its way up a little bit. I don't know how new it is, but you can see that the volume and, the volatility is just happening brand new. As you look at the, just this, what is it? The spark line. That's what they call it. The spark line. You could see that the volatility is brand new as you see that right there. Next, we're going to look at Leo. Leo has basically 1 trillion. Is that 1 trillion? No, 1 billion. So it's still on that level of being in the million, supply. You could see that they grew 20% over the last 24 hours. 42% over the last 7 days. It's sitting at $3.58. So it's not that bad of a price. You can get in and still get a number of shares, a number of coins. The current market cap is 3.5 billion. You've seen a lower amount of volume in the millions for this. And like I said, with the market cap, you can expect something really, really big depending on, how much it, catches fire. So this is where you need to look into a lot of these things and say, all right, what's the potential of this? What's the usability of this? Is this another Bitcoin? Is this something like an Ethereum or something like that? So that's always a good bet as well. Being at about 1 trillion, that's not too bad. Or being at about 1 billion, that's not too bad. But it is still bad compared to something like Ethereum, which is 115 million, or Bitcoin, which is 21 million. The last one I wanted to go over was Telecon. Somebody told me about this, Telecoin. Somebody told me about this. Actually, it's Telcoin. I don't know why I keep pronouncing it wrong, but somebody told me about this in the stream, and they were like, what's your opinion on this? And right now you could see that that's sitting at 51 billion in circulating supply. The total market cap is around 2.6 billion. You have a price of about 5 cents. You had a lot of the volume happen, in the last 7 days. You're going to see this movement. And yeah, 211% that it grew over the last 7 days. So it has a lot of potential, being at 51 billion. It shows that you can definitely get to higher levels, just not like crazy high levels. You're not going to get to like 1,000. You're not going to get to 2,000. Whenever you have a market, whenever you have a circulating supply of over, like, let's say 25 billion, it starts to get kind of, risky when it comes to getting up to those levels, getting up to $1,000 level. But it does have potential to continue to grow. And this is why you want to really get into a lot of these things early, make your move in there, put like $50, $20, whatever you end up putting there, and have that grow as you do get the opportunity to buy some of these things. So this is where we stand with altcoins. I believe altcoins are going to be pretty big. When you look at a lot of different positions that are out there, it's just so tough to pick the right ones. So pick ones that are really moving, that are starting to move right now, have a reason to why they're moving, maybe like Rev, have a reason to why it's moving, or something like, RLC. You really don't know why you're seeing that consistent growth there, but it is a lot. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about a lot of positions. There are a lot out out there. There's SafeMoon, there's Dogecoin, there's, you know, Ethereum, there's Ethereum Classic, there's all of that stuff. People want to know my opinion, and I can't break down every one at once, but I did want to give like sort of a top 5 list. So let me know what you think about these altcoins as we look at them as growers for the last 24 hours. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links in the description. If you want a new credit card, I have credit card links, referral links, and all that stuff. Also, if you want to join as a member, I do members only live streams, not members only live streams, but members only chats on those live streams. And also, I have a Discord group to where there's a lot of educated people, a lot of great, people there. I try and respond as much as I possibly can, but as you know, I have 2 kids. It's very tough to be able to do that, and a 9-to-5. So try to respond, try to get everything. If you want to reach out to me directly on Patreon, you could definitely do that, or on any of my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.